Hey everyone, welcome back to a Higher Joy podcast. I'm again very grateful to be here. This week has been wild and but also so I don't know, so much fun and also a lot of emotions, which is also hard and fun. Some of the things that I've been really trying to work on is being present with my feelings, being present with even if they're like hard, tough situations to try to just I don't maybe not embrace, but to just be okay with the feelings. I don't know if you've ever had like a false belief where you um you think that maybe being angry or being mad at someone or feeling frustrated or any of those emotions that kind of bring up like a negative, you kind of think of it as a negative. I feel like I've always thought about those situations as maybe I'm a bad person or like, why should I be feeling those? I should be feeling all the love because God is love. And does that mean I'm a bad person because I'm feeling these feelings towards someone or they come up? And so I think I've been telling myself this for so long that I've kind of buried those feelings. And I think it has come out in different areas of my life, especially marriage and parenting, where I am more short with my kids, or I get angrier quicker in different situations that I shouldn't be angry in. And what I've been trying to understand and what the conclusions that I'm coming up with is that I feel like I've just buried them. And so they're starting to come out. And and it's okay. And it's not that I am a bad person, but I need to get those feelings up and out to be able to overcome them. And I was in my class this last week with Megan Farner, and there was a gal that said in this class, she said, be grateful for the moments that are essentially triggers or emotion like hard emotions that come up and instead of being mad that they come up or feel like you're going backwards, be thankful for them. Be filled with gratitude that that is just one more step closer to your healing journey. And that just totally flipped my perspective on how I viewed my emotions. And it doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and dwell in these emotions. Like, honestly, I can't remember, but the number that keeps coming to me is 90 seconds. You can feel these emotions for 90 seconds and do what you need to do. Scream, yell, say things. I don't know, throw things. I actually threw an apple. Like I just was out of like anger. I just needed to like get that energy out. And and it felt good. And I'm grateful that I was able to have that experience because I'm just really starting to understand that emotions aren't bad, right? Um, I know that with time we learn and grow, and I feel like that is one of the steps that I learned this week. And kind of with that, I have Wellesley, my son, he does some of this play therapy, and I just thought it would be a good experience for him. He has a lot of emotions, like deep emotions that are similar to mine, that where he gets angry really quickly, or he just also has like the most tender heart as well. Like he cares so much about things. And when things aren't going his way, then he gets really flustered and frustrated. But he's also like the best at like I wouldn't say manipulative, but he's so convincing of what he wants to do to get his way, which I always tell him like you're gonna be a millionaire somewhere someday because you were always uh trying to convince people to do what you want to do, which is kind of funny, but again, if it's used in a good way, can be really, really beneficial in his life later in the future, especially as a member of the Church of Jesus Christ, as a missionary, um, and to help people come unto Christ. And so I've been reflecting on these things a lot this week, where emotions come in how do we fill them? How do we go about in different ways to get rid of false beliefs and then also be able to move forward and get past these different emotions? And as I've come to understand, um, as I took Wells E2, he actually did some sound therapy today, which was super cool. And I looked at his like sand therapy tray about what he like put in there, and it was so cool. Like I there was like his main, like when I first walked in there and he goes like, "Mom, this is the church." And like he had an angel and he had a cross in there and then he had a fence surrounding it. And then on like kind of it was like almost two sides to it, where there was one side that was kind of greenery and logs and trees and kind of more like this mossy like flow of like outdoors, right? Being in the woods. And then this other side was more of like all these little lights and um again, like I was saying, the church and different things where it almost created a barrier around his, I don't know what was important to him. And what I mean, I feel like interpreting if like as an 8-year-old, you could interpret those different things. Like it almost had two sections, like I said, where he feels safe in this church area and he finds home and he finds safety and he finds light there and he's grounded. Like he knows the truth, right? Like I feel like as an 8-year-old boy, I feel like he just knows truth, which is super cool. And he's um I don't know, like he knows his like at church he's loved and he's cared for and that community like family is church and eternity and he also has in there there's like a little sign that said what did it say? Let me pull it up. It said grow old with me. So it kind of made me think that the church is the center of his heart. But then like kind of when it kind of split, I'll have to share a picture on here where it split and it also had like an exploratory side. Like he can be in this grounded area, but he still needs his outlet to go and explore and learn so many different lessons in nature uh and it is kind of cool because in the church area that he had, it had uh, what is it? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine different lights. And then in the in the other half, it had just one big light. And it just the way that it reflected in the picture is super cool. So, Wellesley, if you're listening, I'm just super proud of you for creating something that's in your heart and that you have this grounded knowledge of who our Savior is and how oftentimes I think like why are you not thinking about things? Why do you do certain things? But when it comes down to it, he like Wells, you really know like um you're grounded. Like you know the truth, which is so cool as an 8-year-old boy. But never stop exploring because the other side of you is going to bring out so much more truth because God made all these things and is he's a creator and he wants you to create with him. But to always like like your sand therapy said, stay grounded in the truth that you know of our Savior Jesus Christ. And then as you explore, you're going to be able to bring all of those into that one big area of this is safety, this is home. And I just thought that you taught me so much in this just by looking at it about how amazing you are, little guy. Um, but again, I'm so grateful for the lessons that my kids teach me, and as if I embrace them and really think about all the different things that they're going through to help them like navigate their life. They're still so brand new and fresh, and all as parents, all you parents trying to teach your kids. um, trust that God is on their side as well, and that He loves them and He wants them to grow. And so, with that, again, I'm so grateful that I get to talk with you, and for all the kids that I feel like that may be listening, or for my posterity, know that I love you guys and I care for you and I want you to grow and become better. And but again, stay grounded in our Savior Jesus Christ, and you won't waver. So I love you guys, and we'll talk to you soon.